Clearing and restoring the environment after wildfires in California involves several critical steps. Fire containment and suppression aim to stop the fire's spread by deploying firefighters, establishing fire lines, using controlled burns and aerial water drops. Immediate safety and assessment focus on ensuring human and wildlife safety and assessing damage. This includes evacuating affected areas, assessing structural damage, and monitoring air quality to issue health advisories. Debris removal prepares for rebuilding by clearing hazardous materials, burnt vegetation, and recycling salvageable materials. Soil stabilization and erosion control prevents soil erosion through mulching, hydroseeding, and installing erosion control barriers. Water quality management protects water sources from contamination by monitoring water sources, installing sediment traps, and restoring riparian zones. Wildlife rehabilitation supports ecosystem recovery by rescuing injured animals and reintroducing native species. Reforestation and vegetation regrowth restore forested areas by planting native trees, creating green belts, and maintaining forest health through thinning and controlled burns. Community and infrastructure rebuilding focuses on restoring homes and infrastructure. Long-term monitoring and maintenance ensures sustained recovery by monitoring vegetation growth, maintaining fire breaks, and educating the community on fire prevention. Policy and funding support secure resources and policy changes for effective recovery. Innovative fire prevention technology uses AI and machine learning to predict and prevent wildfires, installs early warning systems, and uses drones for surveillance. Community Firewise programs empower communities with education on fire safety and prevention. Urban planning and zoning adjustments aim to reduce community vulnerability to wildfires through better planning. This involves reviewing and updating zoning laws to restrict development in high-risk fire zones, designing fire breaks and buffer zones, and encouraging cluster development to concentrate housing in safer areas. Psychological and social support programs focus on addressing the mental health and social well-being of affected communities. This includes providing counseling services for residents and first responders, establishing support groups for shared recovery, and promoting resilience and coping strategies. Restoration of cultural and historical sites aims to protect and restore culturally significant areas affected by wildfires. This involves assessing damage with historians and archaeologists, developing restoration plans for landmarks and sacred sites, and engaging local communities, including indigenous groups, in restoration projects. These solutions aim to strengthen the recovery process, enhance community resilience, and ensure sustainable environmental restoration after wildfires.